Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I always wish you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So let's check and see what's going on with you. This is Mercury retrograde. For those of you who may not be aware, Mercury is retrograde in Leo. This is all about progression, not regression, communication, not confrontation. Okay? So let's get into it. Let's chill. What is that? Five of Swords. Ooh. Let's settle down. All right, so you could be experiencing some anxiety, some survivor's guilt. That is exactly what I just got. Let's pull out the rest of your cards before we get to clarify. What is this? Six of Wands. All right. You have Six of Wands. Victory over this situation is heavy on the heart. Whatever this is that's going on, it's something dealing with you, your desire to come out on top. Could be dealing with betrayal too. Like I said, we're going to clarify. But we got heavy fixed energy. You got a Five of Swords, that's Aquarius. You got Six of Wands, that's Leo. You got the Knight of Wands, that is Leo. So heavy fixed energy. Somebody around here trying to make you change. Trying to get you up out your body. Nine of Wands. A Nine of Wands. Lord, why did I think of that? Hermit is what this is. For your advice, you know what's right. Outcome, Four of Pentacles. Now we end out with some cardinal energy. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Swords. Love does conquer all. All right. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Let's chill. Settle down, baby. You got the King of Wands. Five of Pentacles is this High Priestess and the High Priestess. Let me hold them up for you. All right. So, with having the King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, I feel like this is something dealing with the work environment. Because King of Wands is very fiery. He can be very impulsive. He is fun, very organized. But he is the first one to jump up off his throne to go head into battle. What is it that he says? He is Aquarius. He likes to say, I'm a general. I'm on the front line. That's Kevin Gates. So, you know, he can have a warrior. He does have a warrior complex. He's a king, but he is never afraid to activate that knight quality of him. He is always young at heart. Organized. He's gained wisdom, but if you want to take it there, he'll take it there. Five of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy, another fixed, all right? We got 2 fives so far. What this tells me is that you're kind of feeling like you don't know where your position is here. This could be in the dynamic of a relationship, and a relationship dealing work-wise or romantic, okay? What it does say is that you understand that there are secrets, there are things that's going on behind the scenes. You don't know exactly what it is, but you about to find out. It's just going heavy in your mind. The King of Wands, like I said, he fully activated. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Why am I being left out when I'm putting my best foot forward? It's not adding up to you. It does say with the High Priestess coming through, she is a 2. It is like balance being restored. Understand that if it was something that's going on or something that is leaving during a Mercury retrograde, that is all about the mind. It's all about how you present yourself, how you see things, how you make money, how you communicate with the world, how you present yourself to the world, and the control perception that you illuminate to the people in the world. So sometimes, being a fixed sign, Scorpio, sometimes the divine has to come and make you move your ass because you won't do it on your own. Okay? That's just what it is. If it's not adding up, it's not supposed to make sense right now. All right? But Five of Swords is confrontation. It's all about gossip. It's anxiety. It's frustration. It's people trying to bully, it's it can be in the form of physical, but not really. It's kind of winning at all costs. So you could be illuminating this energy, or somebody else could be inflicting this, or a group of people can be inflicting it on you too. You know, maybe you could have overplayed your hand. Here, the desire though is to be victorious. All right. So we have Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory. Is victory. After a long journey, after hard work, being recognized for all the efforts that you put in. It is Leo energy. All right. We have Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Look at that. You want to be recognized. You have ideas. The fire in you. What drives you, what defines who you are, is just, you're on fire right now. What I will say is watch your mouth. Watch the things that you say. Watch what you give your time and your energy to. Okay? We are in Mercury, retrograde energy. I know I've said it like 3-4 times now, but we are. Let me tell you something. I learned the hard way. Don't you fuck with Mercury. That Mercury energy is no joke. Everything that glitters is not gold. It may sound good. It may look good. You better read the fine print, because your ass can be left high and dry, used up, used and abused and thrown away. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Again, I feel like this isn't a matter of money. Pentacles represent home. It also represents generational wealth, family, all that good jam, all things you can see, touch, feel, taste. Yeah. But I feel like for you, this is in the form of work. Ace of Cups being here, it's like something that is illuminating for you, something that you've desired. Damn, I said illuminating a lot, huh? Something that you really desire, something you're passionate about. You worked hard for, you've been waiting. That was supposed to be mine anyways. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. So you're going to go get yours. You've waited, you've worked really hard for it, and you're excited for it. Let me tell you something. These companies don't give a shit. The company, they will tell you that they love you, hug you, appreciate all your energy that you've given to something, and will politely walk you to the door and wave bye-bye. Okay? So be mindful of that, because with having the Six of Wands and then we have this Ace of Wands, we are looking at Seven of Wands. Do not be no fool. All right? Don't act like you're new to something. And you might be young and doing something new. You might be going into a role you've never been in, reaching a financial height you've never had before, dreamed about it, but never really had it within your grasp. Do not allow someone to use and abuse you. Okay? So Mercury retrograde, look at the fine print. Always read the fine print. So what you're desiring is coming to you. You're getting the praise, you're getting the recognition, but you make sure you read that fine print, because these companies, they some bitches. They don't want to pay you. Okay? Damn, you got mad. I know you fucking lying. I'm sorry. Man, watch my mouth. Peekaboo, this Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing with the Leo. This could be exemplifying the Leo Mercury retrograde that we're going in. Spicy, spicy. Someone feeling extra feisty. Okay? Because Knight of Wands to come through slinging that thing. It's slinging nice too. Just saying. So this could be an individual that is coming to you young at heart. You got Ten of Cups. This could be someone you had a relationship with in the past. It could be a partner that you worked with at the job. Y'all could be becoming something more than what you should be. Who am I to tell you what you should be doing? But what beats the eye? I really wanted this one too. Look, Three of Cups was it. So Knight of Wands is clarified with justice, Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Look here, baby. Scorpio, you got somebody coming back. Okay? Somebody is coming. It's just when I said justice, it's like, ooh, balance, reflection. What happened? What should I have gotten? Okay? Someone is coming back with some strong communication. You could also have, if it's not just something of love, this could be, like I said, I feel like it is work, but this could be someone that's watching you work that's coming back. You're doing your thing and they might want to ride your coattails. Who knows? That's just the energy that I get. You could be highlighting very, I mean, Scorpio is a water sign that is feminine energy, but you could be exuding. You know, you're in a position of dominance when things are working out for you. You could you could be looking really good at this person. This person could be looking at you like, oh shit, you got your shit together, feeling really balanced, and someone's coming in now and they want to make what was more, something more. Someone could also, I don't know why I feel an offer and I see flowers being given. So someone could be showering you, you know, with, it could be celebratory energy. I did say that was the Three of Cups over there. But it could also represent those gossiping, chatty patties talking about you. And there could be external forces that's looking or see what's going on, and they could be peeping in. Don't ask me why I just got. Did you get High Priestess? Oh yeah, you did. That could be it. You could have people, because come on, Scorpio, very spiritual. You know, we spirit. Scorpio rising. You know, we really spiritual, intuitive beings. You know, you can't really get nothing over a Scorpio. But because Scorpio, I do say that it is ruled by Pluto, because it is. It has been discovered that it is ruled by Pluto. So when you take that Mars and that Pluto aspect, understand that Mars come with a big hit, but Pluto is one that is hidden, not really desired to be seen, small but mighty. That's why Scorpios come off really sneaky as fuck. Very sneaky and conniving when you get a low vibrational one. You understand? In this case, for you though, with that fire energy, I feel like there are people on the outside that's peeping in. You can have people that you were spiritually or intuitively connected. You can have people trying to communicate with you that way. I mean, we're doing a tarot reading, so we're doing some form of stalking ourselves. But there's someone who has a strong emotional connection to you. So this could be of the heart, spiritual tie. And this person could now be seeing what you're doing, how you illuminate yourself, and really wanting to come in and bring justification on past events. So they could not want love, but because they're coming through with the King of the Knight of Wands, there's some schmexual energy there, some hanky panky, some naughty naughty, spicy that is in the underline. So you just want to be cautious of people trying to come and just seize what you have, trying to get one last squeeze out of you like an orange. You just want to be careful with that, because when you're thinking with your genitals, which is what Scorpio rules, the genitals, your head ain't always in it. And right now, you know, because you do have the Ace of Cups out here too. I don't want to say they're not coming with love. Just dot your I's and cross your T's. Don't be no fool for you or nobody, okay? Just don't do it. But you do have someone that's coming in that wants to balance what was. Think about Ten of Cups. I mean, that's magician energy in itself. And then you have the Eight of Wands. That's strong. It's passionate. Things could seem more than what they are. But also with the Justice there, they could be what they claim. Just don't jump in too quick. Oh my God, why I feel like I'm talking to my sister. She gonna see this and be like, Willow. All right, advice. Because my baby just, shut up. Here we have the Hermit as your advice. When Virgo is coming through, Virgo is all about reviewing the situation. Ooh, Queen of Swords came through. Nine of Swords. It's not about external, it's about internal when it comes to and the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, you got two queens. Remember I said it could be some chatty patties. Anyways, the Hermit. With the Nine of Swords being here, that's the Hermit here twice. Okay? Now, granted, this is Mercury energy. Virgo and Gemini both occupy Mercury. So, or ruled by Mercury. You have the Queen of Swords. Okay? Excuse me. You have the Queen of Swords. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So we're looking at Virgo and Gemini. Let me tell you something. When you have those two in a room, you really need to make sure you are viewing the situation. You are making sure you are out getting. It is familiar. Not that it's familiar to you, but it's comfortable. It's not out of the norm. It's not extreme. So don't get out of your body trying to appease other people. That will stress you out and make you unhappy. Make sure you have set boundaries, solid boundaries for yourself, and make sure you're honest. Don't be like, oh, if someone's coming to you and they just want to do hanky panky and have a situationship, but really in your heart you're desiring a solid relationship, Queen of Swords is coming through. You better be assertive. Be assertive. Be assertive and be thorough. Do not play no. When she come through, people like to say that she's cold-hearted, but she's not. She's thorough. You ain't gotta guess what she means. She says exactly what she means. You don't have to wonder what she wants. She tells you exactly what she wants. She's also 10 toes down for herself. She doesn't look for anyone to come and assist her and tell her anything. She knows because she goes internally. She follows what aligns with her heart, okay? When the Queen of Pentacles come through, that's mama right there. That's grandma. We're going to call her grandma, okay? Queen of Cups got mama. She got grandma. She got them big old grandma cuddle hugs. She the one you talk to. She always got something cooking. It's always cozy. You need the pillow on the blanket. She got those seats in the couch. You know that kind of couch you lay on? It just feel like it hug you. Put you right to sleep. When you walk in her house, she removes all things that's going on outside, bring you right back to you. She's the one that feeds who you are. She brings you back to the center. She grounds you. You understand? Virgo is very analytical. Gemini is very communicative and a quick thinker. Virgo is more silent, but Gemini is not. Very talkative. They're going to let you know. Here, you have heavy. This is representation of the past. Nine of Swords is all about reflecting, and you're kind of worried, you're stressed out, can't sleep because it's like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And the big old whys. Why did this happen to me? Why did this happen? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? That is what the Nine of Swords is. Well, if you don't want this energy, remember on the past connection that you had, why didn't it last? Another thing I said, you don't want to be the same way doing this Mercury retrograding in Leo. You don't want to be the same when you're dealing with someone. You want to be brand new. Same body, new you, elevation of you. Not something, I mean, you could revamp something on the outside if you want, but you want to be new. So who I was back then, yes, that person is still within me. But let me tell you something. This is what's expected of you if this is going to work. Do not be afraid to get what you deserve. You ain't got to be sneaky with it. You need to activate Mars. Kick some shit down if you need to. The ego need to be checked. Check it. Don't let it slide. If you're the type of person when you go out in, because that's what I just saw. You go out in the restaurant and their eyes get the wonder. When they look back, don't act like you weren't looking at them. Look at that motherfucking ass. Look them in the eye. You like that ass? Yeah, that was a nice ass. But this ass right here need to be good enough. Is it good enough? Or you're still going to be wondering, because what are we doing? Check right then and there. Let them know that you ain't playing no games. They're going to be a little bit more sneaky if they want to see that ass that's shaking on the left to the right. You understand? You get the gist. Carry on. Bottom of the deck. Your last card is Four of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. You securing what's yours. You ain't playing no games. This is, playtime is over. You're very serious. Ooh, Four of Cups. Yeah, you serious like motherfucker. Knight of Cups. Ooh. And Page of Wands. Oh, if this dealing with work, and you got Judgment at the bottom. Let me tell you something. When the Four of Pentacles comes through, Four of Pentacles secures what they have. That is Capricorn. That is Saturn and Mercury. This Deacon card here is Saturn and Mercury. You are locking in what's yours. If you're going to spend something, if you're going to spend one penny, it better bring you back five. Like you're not willing to budge in the sense of what defines you, what gives you solidarity, what gives you security, what makes you feel safe. You're not giving that up. You're not being loose with your money, your time, or your energy. That is the outcome. If you come through with this Five of Swords and you utilize your intuition and you acknowledge that there's things going on that's out of your abilities, you know, you have no control over. You are being, you acknowledge that and be solid with it. You're ending up with this Four of Pentacles. You're going to maintain what you have. It's possible it can grow, but I tell you what, you ain't losing nothing. Now, Four of Cups kind of is stagnant energy. The Ace of Swords. So what this tells me, because we do have the Ace of Swords here, there was another love card that we had, Ten of Cups. Okay, those both do represent matters of the heart. What that tells me is that love and compassion is being offered to you. But let me, you see that Page of Wands? And then the is this the King? Nope, this is the Knight of Cups. It's not that you're ignoring love, because technically we're looking at Five Cups, okay? You're not interested in repeating what was. So holding on to who you are and your set boundaries, and it being clarified with the Four and the Knight of Cups, you don't want any more regrets. You understand that there's a passionate new beginning, whether it's work or whether it's in romantic connections. You understand that it's there, but you're not willing to compromise. You should not compromise. I know some people are like, you should compromise. Nope. I'm telling you, don't compromise. Do not compromise. You should acknowledge that love is coming your way, and it does seem genuine, you know. Yet there's some excitement, there's some flame to it, some motivation, but dot your I's and cross your T. Don't be no fool for nobody. Okay? Remember that. So that is what I got for you. Judgment is at the bottom of the deck, which is really cool. Judgment and the Two of Cups and the Fool. Ooh, you're going to give this a chance. Let me tell you something. If this isn't a matter of love, you're kind of cautious about it. I go to Three of Cups again and the Magician. Mercury energy. Let me tell you something. If you are very cautious about starting this love that is coming to you, that you have experienced before, it's at a new level. This person is not the same. They are different. They are elevated. They are serious. But let me tell you something. You better stand 10 toes down. People love people that's strict. What women love? We love our partner to be lovey-dovey with us, but he better not be no friendly nigga with nobody else, huh? We don't like that. You can say I, but don't get dreamy-eyed. We don't take that. I don't know about you, but I don't even take the high wheel. Now when you got my man, oh, you looking at him? What the fuck you looking at? I'm just playing. I feel like that. Sometimes I'm not going to say I haven't before. I'll be like today, we got coffee, and the girl going to write enjoy with an exclamation mark on his cup. They don't do that. I can do nothing but giggle. Like, I am in a marriage where people think we friends. I mean, we are, but we're married. We have kids. We have a house. Like, this is real. 15 years going, you know what I mean? But people sometimes don't think so. So she did it. She was like, oh, have a lovely day. I said, yeah, you too. Because he's like, yeah. And she kind of like looking, like turned her eyes. And I'm like, I looked at that. I said, that's say enjoying your cup. He was like, yeah. I said, with an exclamation mark? He was like, yeah. I said, do they do that? He was like, I don't think they do. I said, yeah. And I just looked. But I ain't finna act no fool. I don't be crazy like that. I got him. If he easily goes to you and wants to throw it away, I doubt it. But if he did, who am I to stand in his way? I want you to be happy, baby. Be happy. Be happy, and we still gonna be living in the same way. Let me stop. Anyways, that could be for you. Because at the bottom of the deck, with having Judgment, the Two of Cups, and the Fool, yeah, give the love a shot. But do not bend. Do not compromise if you're not willing to set the tone for that to be longevity. Don't do that. All right? That is what I got for you, Scorpio. Understand that I do value your time and your attention. It means a lot to me for you to watch my video, especially make it to the ending. And know that no matter what hand life deals you, play it to the best of your abilities. Because you got this regardless. It's either gains or lessons. That's it. All right. I'll see you in the next video.